Oh my god. It's F1 2016. We have waited a long time for this. And it's finally here. Oh my god. What is going on, guys? And welcome to my first video on F1 2016. Yes, finally, it's arrived. The hype has been pretty big for this game. We've waited a long time for it, and we've heard lots of things about the new features that are going to be in this game, and at last we get to test it out for ourselves. I'm going to jump straight in here with a quick race and see which track we're going to go with. So I've decided to go for Spain for my first race, and I'm going to have a practice session on. Let's put the driving efficiency on Elite so all the assists are turned off, as you can see. And I'm going to have the AI on Ultimate. Let's test out this new AI, see what it's capable of. Vehicle damage on Simulation as well. Corner cutting strict. I think we're ready.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. Over the next few minutes, the teams will be heading out onto this classic Formula One track for what we're expecting to be a very hectic practice session.
Okay, so I've included this practice session really just to get a feel for what the handling is like in F1 2016. So now we're going out for the very first time on this game, and let's see what this is like on the first playthrough. Whoa, okay. What a great start that is. 2 seconds in and I've spun off. Not even at a corner. Okay, well, let's pretend that that never happened. And we'll go on now and try and get our first lap underway. Oh, and the curb. I have heard it said that the curbs are pretty lethal. Coming through Kamsa now. Oh, and again. Oh, and that's us done. Did we lose one of the rear tyres? I guess we must have done. We'll see on the replay. But yeah, one thing I've definitely found already is that the cars are a lot more sensitive. Well, I say a lot. Yeah, the back right went. The cars are more sensitive than they were last year, for sure, on the curbs. You really have to be careful if you are going to ride those curbs.
Well, hello and welcome to a very special race here today. We have some marvellous machines down on the grid that in just a few moments will be accelerating up to some really high speeds indeed to compete for a prestigious Grand Prix victory. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So I decided not to bother with qualifying. I'm just going to start from the back and learn a bit more about this game in an actual race. So we're just on the grid now, waiting to get underway, and of course we've got manual starts on as well, so this is going to be a challenge to see what this is like. So that's not a bad getaway. Looks like Ericsson got a slow start, and we're alongside Rio Haryanto coming down towards turn 1 and being a bit cautious on the brakes, because I think that with simulation damage effects on, the slightest contact is going to cause you problems. But we've got past the two Manners, and now we're alongside Magnussen in the Renault, braking now into turn 4. Oh! And just as I was saying about the damage, we've lost our front left and we're out. We actually hit Palmer at first and then lost the back end and went sideways into Magnussen, and that was all it took. Think about previous F1 games. I'm pretty sure nothing would have happened there in that situation. And we get to see the new damage model as well with the tethers on the tyres. Right, so take two. I'm going to be really wary now of colliding with the other cars with this damage. How does this start compare? It's about the same, maybe slightly better. We're alongside Haryanto and in a bit of a manner sandwich now as we come down towards turn one. I'm really being careful here. I don't want to make contact with anyone. I did make a bit of contact with Wehrlein, but we've survived the first corner and now we're coming through turn three and getting past the two Manners yet again, and now into turn four. You see there's little bits of dirt on the camera. That's a nice little effect that they've added for this year. We're alongside Ericsson and I think we've got through into 19th place now. Ericsson is going to overtake me here. He's alongside, he's pulling away. Can we hold it around the outside into turn one? Yes, we do. We've recovered back into 19th place. Bye, Bollard. Oh, another moment there on the curbs. And we've got Ericsson on our tail once more. And I've not got a very good exit there. I'm just being so wary of these curbs at the moment because they really do want to swing you round. They aren't like the auto spin curbs from say F1 2010, but they're not far off, although you can at least save it. And Ericsson has got past legitimately, so that's not gone according to plan. We've got a better exit out of turn three, but this ultimate AI is not to be sniffed at. You can see the guys ahead have pulled away, and remember we're in a Mercedes and I'm struggling to keep up with the back markers. Yeah, Ericsson. Can we maybe get a good exit here? We've ridden the curb again. Yeah, that's not gone well. So we'll get it back round. Lewis Hamilton's won this race and I'm going to finish last. The Ultimate AI is a big step up, I think, on the previous Legendary AI. We're going to have to put in a lot of practice to be good enough at this game, I think, because the back markers are significantly quicker than me at the moment in the fastest car, so that's a bit worrying, but hopefully when we get a good setup on the car as well, we'll be able to move forward. So that's the end of my first race, and I think we will just move on from that one. Mark it down to experience.
So another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
So let's have another go at this. We're going to go to Monza this time, and I'm going to be in a different car. Just scrolling through. I think I'm going to go with Red Bull for this one, and let's be Max Verstappen. Okay, so here we go, my second race, starting from P7. I didn't bother with qualifying or anything, just gone straight in. And that's a rubbish start. We've dropped 2 places already. But I'm going to put the fuel up into rich, because I think we're going to struggle here for straight line speed without rich fuel on. And it's just a 3-lap race, this one. Perez and Raikkonen having a right ding dong up ahead. And I'm sort of in the slipstream, but well, maybe we'll have a look at the inside of Kimi. Yep, very nice. Although Kimi seemed to be quite hasty to get out of the way there. No, Grosjean going up the inside, but we hold it. And then we've gone quite wide, and Grosjean has got through. So now we're in his slipstream with 2 cars close up behind us in the slipstream. This is lap 3, so the last lap already, and I'm getting overtaken by Danny Kvyat now. And he's looking up the inside of Grosjean into the first chicane. Danny Kvyat, he's pulled it off. What a great move there from Kvyat. Double overtake, and now I'm getting overtaken by Alonso as well. So this isn't going very well. And now I'm on the outside going into this chicane. That's not really where I want to be. Alonso going up the inside of Grosjean. We've got past Grosjean as well because he was on a defensive line. Can we get past Alonso here? Not with driving like that. I've gone wide. 1 corner to go, and Grosjean's going to be having another look at us. Coming. Oh, and that's that. Oh, that really is all over. So 2 races so far, and I've finished last in the first one, and now I've crashed out of this one. Let's have a look at this back now. On board with Romain in the Haas, and well, he's out of the race. That was quite a big pile up as well. Let's look at this from a bit further back. We're with one of the Saubers. I don't know which one, but let's have a look at this from a bit further back, and there it goes. Oh, carnage. Oh, and he was caught up in that as well with the McLaren. That must have been, well, actually I thought it was Alonso, but it can't have been. He was up the road, so that must have been Jensen. Here we are with the Manor. Quite a nice crash there, you have to say. So that's me out, and I think I'm going to leave it there, to be honest, guys, because this has been a bit of a disaster in terms of the races. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. My next video will be Career Mode Episode 1. Hopefully see you for that. Bye bye.